Hello everyone. I'm here to do a current energy reading just to get a feel of what's going on for today. Today is February, the 9th. So I'm going to start with the Dream Decoder deck again and see what we come up with. It kind of helped last time. I like this deck. It's different. It talks about decoding dreams that you might have. Of course, it's not going to hit on everybody's, but it'll still resonate with you as far as what that dream could mean, which really connects to the reading. It's interesting. Oh, yeah, I did that. Let's get one card from the decoder deck for the overall reading for the current energy for today, February the 9th, 2021. Okay. This looks about like school or math. Ooh. And it says here, it looks like you're trying to relate to lessons that you need to learn in your waking life. There may be an opportunity to learn something new that you've either missed or need to pay more attention to. Have you learned from past mistakes, or are you repeating them over and over? If you're a child in the dream, this might suggest that you need to bring some childlike simplicity to a current situation. Complications in your waking life may not be as difficult as they seem. If you're a teacher, mentor, or lecturer, the message of the dream could be that you need to be your own guide and inspiration. Perhaps the answers you're seeking can't be found by asking other people. True guidance must come from within. That, to me, that sounds like the Hermit in reverse, as well as the High Priestess. Trying to find answers outside of yourself. Interesting. So in other words, have more confidence, have more self-confidence that you can do whatever you need to do on your own. You don't necessarily have to have other people in your life that may not even be able to give you the truth because they themselves don't know it. You know, especially if you're looking for some kind of truth about a situation. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, okay. And I think I've just been doing the 4 cross. Whoop, there we go. Snap. This would be the first card out. Oh, Temperance in reverse. There's a karmic situation here that hasn't closed yet. Before there can be any action, there needs to be closure. The Temperance in reverse is telling me that there's no... It might be too chaotic of a mess, or the situation may not be settled, and it's difficult to make any kind of judgment on it. Karmic, or maybe there's, we'll see. God, the 6 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse is like somebody's reminiscing about the past, or they're thinking heavily about somebody from the past. Let's see what we have after this. Okay. King of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. These two energies are so opposite. To me, this is somebody that is very loyal, committed. They're a great protector. They know how to grow their finances. They understand, selling and buying of property. And they know that they have to work hard for the money that they make. And they are. It's very slow for this kind of energy to express how they feel. This earth energy. Now, this Queen of Wands, this is somebody that's very quick to speak, doesn't think about the words, just wants to get to the truth, and they only speak the truth, and sometimes it can come across as very blunt and hurtful. And I could see this being an issue for somebody that's the King of Pentacles. But this isn't, I'm not saying this is a bad person. I'm just saying this is somebody that doesn't have time. They don't have time to talk through all the details. What they want, they ask a question and they want another answer. And if they don't like what they hear, they will cut something out. That's a conflict to me. Earth and air. Earth and water is a good match, and air and fire is a good match. But when you get two different elements like this together, oof, I'm not sure. Oh, somebody's been carrying a very heavy load. This is a burden. This is like trying to always meet that goal, even if it means staying up till midnight. This energy is tough, very tough. It's like somebody here feels like they're doing all the work. And if it's somebody that works, may it be either of those, this is somebody that is actually feels like they're doing all the work. Even after being at work, they come home and have to do more work. It's a burden. These two cards are connected to this, which tells me that somebody here is, it might have something to do with children, but more than likely it's about whoever this energy belongs to. I believe this is somebody that's reminiscing about the past and how they wish things were so much sweeter and pure and better. And that's why Temperance is here trying to get this balance. But in reverse, like I said, there's too much going on here. There is an injustice. And Archangel Michael does represent knowing that as a truth in reverse. But there's something here that needs to change. Either that or there's going to be a major split here. There's the injustice. Karma and karma. Somebody, I feel like this is the two people that are in this reading, because they're both very powerful energies, a king and a queen. It tells me that there's something here that's just not fair. Not fair and not fair. This is a romantic couple. They could be married or they might not be. But to me, the only love card that really tells me that it's a marriage is if it would have been the Lovers. This is the Two of Cups. This tells me that this was a union brought together in romance. Probably more on a attraction. Lust, perhaps. There's not true love here. There's a wish for it. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Let's see what we get. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that's working on something and they're only doing it to please somebody. Or either they're just not working on a situation where they feel like there's a fairness, so why even try? There's an injustice here, big time. And Temperance can't even balance it. I would feel like this is more of a dominating person, and this is a more subtle, down-to-earth person. The Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here could be actually thinking about it. Alright, it could be the sale of a home, or it could be a loss of money. But it also represents like a home where there's, usually financial security. But it could be like a break in a home. Somebody could be thinking about that. It could be either person here. There's a break here that needs to possibly happen. If these two people can't get their act together and communicate without a sword in your hand, and and with each person is evaluating the other person. It's like they keep their eyes on them. They're trying to learn, and they don't probably even try to learn. They just see how each other is to one another. Is this something that's compatible? Or is it just sex? Is there love here? Because the only other love would be this one in reverse. The Six of Cups. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands. Now, the overall theme would be this and this. I use both. But this Page of Wands, this could be some good news that's coming in. It may have something to do with career, work, something to do with the soul. Maybe somebody will come to fruition about something. It could be something that's creative. Something in the spring, because these are red cardinals, and those are birds that come out. They're songbirds. They come out in the spring. And this here, this could be somebody looking for inspiration on how to get this to work. The Page of Swords talks about a truth that needs to be spoken by both people, because there's an injustice here big time. I almost want to say that I feel like this person here, whoever this energy is here, is having more of a heavy load put upon them, and they just really just want to quit working. They want to stop whatever it is they're doing. It's too much. Too much. I'm going to clarify. Oh, yeah, this person has a broken heart. They're sad. And over here, the Six of Wands, there's no victory here. The victory would mean that victory would be these two people becoming one, but instead they're separate. There's no victory, in other words. There was a loss. There's a loss here. The Wheel of Fortune. It could be destiny. This is a Wheel of Fortune that talks about there's going to be a change in both people's lives, because the center ones are for both people no matter where they are on the board. And this talks about there's going to be a lucky chance for something to happen, something that may turn all of this around. Or it could just be that something comes in, some good news perhaps, that makes everything seem okay. Or to be okay, not seem. There will be some communications, absolutely. There needs to be. I feel like this person is suffering on their own. They're not speaking about it. And I feel like this person over here doesn't feel like there's a victory between the two of them. Or maybe she feels like she doesn't have a victory over this person. There could be a controlling issue here. Could very well be. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, the Moon. The Moon talks about fear and hitting things that are hidden. There's something that's going to come out. Let's see if we can get one more card to see what that is. Oh my gosh. There may be some kind of, like a taboo. Something here, somebody is aware that there's been cheating or some kind of theft or just complete deceitfulness. It's not a positive card. Or it could just be that somebody's so open that other people take advantage of them. I could see that being this person. The Kings or the Pentacles are earth-grounded people. They walk the earth. They're loyal. They don't cheat. And this person over here might be somebody that's accusing somebody of that, or taking advantage of this person because they are sensitive and they are grounded. They're not the type to get into drama. They're actually quiet when they're not feeling good, or it's slow for this person to express their feelings, which is why it's all getting bundled up inside, and this could cause a burden in itself. If there's an unhappiness, or if somebody, and actually with the Three of Swords here, this represents some kind of betrayal. Could be a three-party situation where somebody cheated on somebody. That's the communication that needs to happen. If this is something that happened, this needs to be brought up in this whole situation. There is going to be a communications about something, and it's going to have to be in order for this person to relieve all of that, because it's destiny. It's destined to happen. And once destiny hits, there's going to be justice. There's going to be a fairness, and balance will come back to the situation. And at that point, it will either last or it won't. I can't foresee the future. I didn't, ask for that in the reading. I think it's very, very clear that there's somebody here that's hurting a lot, which can cause illness. When there's emotions that are not being expressed, that can cause illness. For sure, stress. Okay. Let's get the soul's journey, since this is destiny. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And I hope that is for both person here, because you both need to pursue whatever it is that's going on that doesn't make either one of you feel like this is a victory. It's a loss. It's not good. And somebody over here is hurting bad. They're carrying way too much of a load. And then let's get one from, I guess I'm going to go with the angels and ancestors. Air guardian. Shift your perspective. And maybe that's what this person over here needs to do, is just shift your perspective. Don't see it just for the negative. Try to find the love in it too. Because I don't know what the burden is here, but it definitely is heartbreaking, and it could have something to do with betrayal. Because this is about betrayal, and this is also. So there is a possibility that if you shift your perspective, and it could be for both people, make sure that you see what's really going on, and don't put things into it that might not be, the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, see it for what it is and accept it. It's not going to last forever. None of these cards here last forever. These three here, they come and they go real quick. But for now, they're stuck because there's no decision or no communications. But there will be, and I have a feeling it's going to be soon. And it may have already happened, because I don't set any intention on when this reading is for. This is just the current energy. It could be right now, today. All right, that's what I have. I hope that this helps somebody out there, and I will see you next time. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.